Hello, today is blog 29, Friday the 9th of October. We're going to have a reading from Mark chapter 7, verse 24 to 30, in which we'll notice that Jesus is heading north and west to the seaside, to the town of Tyre. And this is Jesus getting away from people. He goes to a house where he's not known, and as he hides out, he is discovered by somebody who realizes who he is and who asks for help. What does Jesus do? But first of all, can I just show you the geography of all this? See if get this to be seen. I have a map on the floor here, and if you can see, here is Galilee, where Jesus normally hangs out, and Capernaum. And if we go beyond Galilee to Phoenicia, there is Tyre by the seaside. You notice this is the area of the Samaritans. Jesus spent most of his ministry down in the south with the Galileans and the Judeans, and now he is heading north. Okay, what do we make of this story? I will invite you to think about it as I read it and ask yourself why Jesus uses the language he does. Many people have pointed out that Jesus is showing his Jewish culture, which was sexist towards women. Many people have suggested that Jesus' Jewish culture would also have been racist towards the Syrophoenicians, the Samaritans. What do you think? Listen to this. Mark chapter 7, verse 24. From there, Jesus set out and went to the region of Tyre. He entered a house and didn't want anyone to know he was there, but he could not escape notice. But a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit immediately heard about him, and she came and bowed down at his feet. Now the woman was a Gentile of Syrophoenician origin. She begged him to cast the demon out of her daughter. He said to her, "Let the children be fed first, for it's not fair to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs." She answered him, "Sir, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." Then he said to her, "For saying that, you may go. The demon has left your daughter." So she went home, found the child lying on her bed, the demon gone. What an amazing story. Jesus is playing with the woman's constructs. She's accepting the fact that to a Jewish man, a Syrophoenician woman is like a dog. And yet, I think this is a playful conversation. I think the way that Jesus talks about dogs, dogs under the table getting food, 2,000 years ago, just the same as it is today, the dogs are still hanging around looking for a little titbit. And a Syrophoenician woman is recognising that within the cultural norm, she's picking up the scraps. But she says to Jesus, "Can I have some scraps?" Jesus says to her, "Because of your faith, you will indeed get some scraps. Your daughter is healed." I love this story. I love it showing Jesus, who's God in human form, also showing attributes of humanity. Yeah, Jesus operated within what we would now call a sexist and a racist culture. But Jesus is breaking the boundaries of racism and sexism. And it's a little girl who benefits from it. What a wonderful story. What's it mean to us today? I think it means to me that I must be willing today to bend my flexible parameters so that if somebody wants to see me, I will be available for them. I will allow anybody who comes up these stairs in my office. Do you want to see my office, by the way? Here I am at Trinity College. That's my little altar, my desk, my staircase. I'm 3 flights up. My books, the beloved Francis, and me sitting on the floor with my map. I want to say that if people interrupt my day and it's a busy day, I will be available for them. in the same way that Jesus interrupted his day and gave space to a Syrophoenician woman. Let's learn to set our strategies of how we survive our days, because we need them to survive, but let's also break them. Let's be willing to be like Jesus.